Welcome to the Dungeons of Doom. I am Roger the Hunter, son of Rodney the Archer. Don't we all know it? You're stumbling around in dark corridors and rooms and find a ring. Obviously, you put it on straight away and notice no immediate effect. So you try to take it off, but find you can't. It is cursed. After a while, you realise there are no sleeping monsters. Absolutely everyone is coming for you. It becomes apparent that you have put on and cannot remove a ring of Aggravate monster. The worst ring in the game of Rogue. Absolutely useless, very dangerous. Who would want one? I would argue, however, that the ring of Aggravate monster is actually an asset. Now, there is the Scroll of Remove Curse. Ideally, don't put any rings on until after you've identified them with the Scroll of Identify. If you have a ring of Aggravate monster and you've got the space in your inventory, hang on to it. When you then have a Scroll of Remove Curse, remove the curse from that ring and keep it. You see, there are situations you can get into, like me here on level 19. It might not look like it, but I have uncovered all the map and the stairs are not visible. I do, however, know where they are. The problem is there's a griffin sitting on it. In this room, which is not very big, I could, of course, walk up to the griffin and hit it and try and kill it. I could walk all the way over to the right and throw arrows at it. Remember though, griffins always take 2 squares at a time, so I'd be able to throw 2 arrows at the griffin and then it's there right beside me. I could stand in the north door, throw an arrow diagonally at the griffin and then lead him up to that roundabout without him ever being able to hit me, come all the way down and then escape down the stairs to the next level. However, I do risk that I might meet some other monster in one of those 2 hallways and then I'm stuck between 2 monsters, and that's not really that good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the room that the griffin is in, take off my ring of stealth, and at the back of the corridor I've got 24 spaces. I am going to slip on the ring of Aggravate monster. I do this after I have made sure that there are no other monsters except for the griffin that would be coming at me. So I slip on the ring of Aggravate monster and I take it off straight away. That was 2 actions and the griffin has now moved to the door, the left hand side of the door, and is about to come into the corridor. I press wait once and then I throw an arrow first of all to make sure that it really hits the griffin, because you never know, some other monster might have sneaked in between the 2 of us. I want to make sure that I'm going to throw this 2-handed sword that I don't need at the griffin. Then I get in a few more arrows I can throw at him before we do end up in actual combat and I have to kill him in that way. That done though, I did get in some arrows beforehand and I'm quite happy I survived this encounter. You see, this is how you can utilize such a seemingly dangerous, useless item like the Ring of Aggravate monster. You might also find yourself in a situation that there is a leprechaun or a nymph that you would like to kill to get their gold or item. However, they're in a 2x2 room. Here too, you don't really have the distance to throw 10 arrows at them, but if you've cleared the floor of everything else, you could go to a point where you know when they come towards you, you're going to be able to throw lots and lots of arrows at them before they even get to you. So, the Ring of Aggravate monster, seemingly the worst ring you could ever pick up, does have quite a useful function. That's it for today. See you next time in the dungeon.